is November 14th, and this is our ASMR podcast.
Ready?
How do we feel about ASMR?
I don't think ASMR is for us. Welcome back to the podcast. This is our
Third episode?
third episode.
Yeah, so actually, fun fact, we had to re-record. There was supposed to be one last week, but we accidentally told people how to break into our houses and cars.
So we had to scrap that one. Apologies for the late week. It's been busy.
But thank you for tuning back in.
Yes, welcome back. So to start, me and Kira had the idea to do a little segment called "What Are We Drinking?" So Kira, what you drinking?
So actually, I love Penelope's house because she has a latte maker. And so right now we have espresso, oat milk,
Foamed oat milk.
Oh yeah, frothed oat milk,
sorry.
frothed with cinnamon sugar, and then maple syrup poured in after.
Whoa, I didn't know you pulled in the maple syrup.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Mine is just coffee that my mommy makes from the coffee machine in the morning for my dad that I steal, oat milk, and then leftover espresso from Kira's that I poured in, and cinnamon sugar.
It's a real mixture.
It is. Still tastes delicious though, I have to say. So, Kira, let's start out. Any ideas on your head right now?
Let me just tell you, has anyone ever gotten their eyes dilated? Because I had to get my eyes dilated yesterday, and I had no clue what that meant. But basically, I went to the eye doctor. I'm sure this is a mutual experience for everyone, but I feel like my eyes are always strained because of, like, computers, phones, reading, and I was scared.
It's strained like they're itchy and hurt to open, or like...
No, like, my eyes hurt constantly, and I can feel, like, pressure in the back of my eye. And, like, even when I shut my eyes, like, my eyeballs just hurt.
Ew.
So I was worried that I had, like, eye cancer or something.
Did your mom go through the phase in which she bought you blue light glasses?
Yes.
My mom did the same thing.
That was a COVID phase. But actually, I asked the eye doctor about this. If you just turn your computer or phone onto night mode, it literally does the same thing as glasses. And misconceptions about blue light, I was asking the eye doctor all about this, but there's literally blue light everywhere. And it's just like hyper saturated in our phones and devices. So we're just getting high concentrations of it. But there's literally blue light everywhere. So if you just turn on night mode, like at all times, you're good. And it just makes your phone a little yellower. But
Maybe I should do that.
no, it's really simple. You definitely should. So I thought something was like wrong with like my optic nerve or like, I don't really know, but I was scared. So I went to the doctor and found out that I have 20/20 vision, but basically, story of my life, my eyes work too hard to focus. Like they are focusing too hard.
That's just like Kira embodied right there.
They're focusing too hard, so they hurt. So I have to get prescription glasses that make the world a little bit softer.
Do you have to wear them 24/7?
No. I just have to wear them when I'm doing like reading or on my phone for like 2 or 3 minutes, like more than 2 or 3 minutes at a time. So it's like when I'm doing homework or scrolling on my phone. Because again, 20/20 vision.
Your glasses nerd? Oof, Kira.
I think glasses are attractive actually.
You
So
gotta get the right ones.
yeah, no, these ones are good. I got good ones. Prepared to be blown away.
Good. Kira is gonna walk into college with glasses. What else?
You know how many people out there wear glasses? You just offended an entire audience.
I'm all for glasses.
Wait till you go blind.
I did actually go through a phase in which I would wear the blue light glasses like 24/7 just for like the fun of it. 'Cause I thought I looked cool in glasses.
And then people
Don't
are like,
worry. We all went
she's
through that
mysterious. She's mysterious. She's wearing glasses.
Exactly.
She must be so studious.
Phase. She is.
I wonder if she's an environmental major. I mean, English major. Oops. I got told I looked like an English major the other day.
You do look like an English major.
That is so rude.
You do.
No, that's not rude.
We don't mean to offend people.
English is not for me.
I cannot stand English.
I prefer Dutch.
I'm actually learning Italian right now.
How is that going?
Really bad. Really, really bad.
Can you tell me something?
Donna means woman.
Oh,
You know the only reason I know that? Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Which I don't even think is Italian. I
You
think
know-
that's Greek.
You want to know
okay.
another Italian word?
What?
Battaglia.
What's that?
It's my last name.
What did you say? Oh, battalion. I thought you were saying a P word. Gotcha.
Well, basically, my last name, it used to be Battaglia, and then it was Berriese, and then it was Bettaglis.
Yeah, Solano and Netto are both. No, I'm sorry. Solano is an Italian name. Because if you go to Sicily and you look around, there will be a laundromat with the name Solano on it, and that is from my ancestors. So.
Got a real family biz. Do you know that my great-grandfather was in the Italian mafia?
Really?
But that's a
yes,
secret.
You told me that already. That's a secret?
That's
you
a secret.
just told me.
You're not allowed to know, actually.
Wink, wink, wink.
This is top secret info.
So, actually, on my way to do this podcast just now, my phone was disabled. Hate when that happens, by the way. And I couldn't, play music, so I turned on the radio. The radio, 93.1, is completely undervalued. I love them. They're funny.
What's their name? Wait, what is their names again?
Blake
Blake and Eva. Blake and Eva in the morning.
They're hysterical.
I love these people.
Laughing. They take couples and they talk to them about why their relationship didn't work and their issues. And this one guy that I was listening to as I was driving here apparently meowed, and it was a major cat person. And the girl, who was hysterical, by the way, and actually seemed normal, was like, that's not weird to you. I would walk into a room and you'd meow at me. And she's not a cat person, and I found it hysterical. They're funny. Watch the radio or listen to the radio on your way to school. It's good.
Well, there was a period of time where my aux is broken because my car's always broken. So I did listen to Blake and Eva for the good couple months until I got a cord.
Yeah.
And I'm back to cords. Anytime anyone's in my car, they yank out the cord.
They do. Rule number 1 of the Dirt Fan, don't yank the cord.
Yeah. So basically today we're talking about adulting. Are we qualified to talk about this? No.
Long intro.
Are we adults? No.
No.
However, we did some adult things.
We did.
We did some pretty adult things. Please be proud of us.
We woke up on Friday when we didn't have school, and Kira took over my house, and we were like, what should we do today? And Kira goes,
Boston Aquarium.
Boston Aquarium. Mind you, this idea has been in the making since the beginning of last summer, but we never got around to doing it. And so one day at 8:30 a.m., we decided to go to the Boston Aquarium.
And this is amazing because we're not really people who plan things.
No, we're not.
Or people who do things. When we say we're going to hang out, we mean we're going to couch rot. We've been on this kick of watching John Mulaney. So we just sit in the dark listening to this comedian.
We're really into comedians now.
So we're big couch rotters. So this was a big step for us.
Speaking of comedians, watch Marvelous Miss Maisel. Started it last night.
How is that speaking of comedians?
Because she's a comedian. It's about comedians. It's about a 1950s girl who got divorced and she turns into a comedian. And it's the funniest show in the world. And I watched the first 20 minutes of it. Highly recommend you watch it.
Why did I think she was a nanny? Moving on.
I don't know.
That's Mary Poppins.
Yes. So adulting. So at 12:30, we took the train into Boston.
The train.
The train. We all by ourselves, all bar our lonesome, as 17-year-old girls, got on the train and took it all the way to Boston. And then we walked to the aquarium.
We bought train tickets, bought aquarium tickets, walked places, got ourselves around. Although it was really unconventional because I lost my alarm and my nunchucks, but Pippi brought hers. So we were safe.
Except they were in the bottom of my backpack. So if someone was chasing me, I had to go searching through my backpack to get the alarm. I realized that as we were doing that. Maybe I should be put on the outside of my thing or hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thought was there though.
But also I was thinking about, it's a very loud alarm and it sounds like a car alarm going off. So
yes.
Would people think it's a car alarm and not someone, getting kidnapped? Who knows? But we felt very adulting. On our way home, because we did leave at 12:30. We did not
in the morning
until we did not get home until 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
We left at 12:30 afternoon.
Pippi, what was the first song we played when we got in the car?
What was it? I'm Just a Bill. We were walking up Capitol Hill, And we were all delirious because we were walking for like 8 miles that day, because we walked to like Newburyport into the aquarium. We walked forever and ever and ever. And it was, mind you, we were done with the aquarium by like, what, 4:30? Mm-hmm. So we ate food, and then we walked around Newburyport, mind you, because we had a train at 10:30. So we had, what, 6 hours to kill?
Yeah.
So we walked around for 6.5 hours around Newburyport. But on our way back, Emma Belanger, shout out to the Belangers who know everything about Boston, was like, this is Capitol Hill. Or like the Boston version of Capitol Hill. And I was like, you know the Bill song? And then I cranked out the Bill song. I'm just a Bill. Wait, how's it go? Sitting on Capitol Hill.
Know. We also found an underground. We got their this shop's business card, and the description of the shop is, what is it? Punk rock cowboys.
So mind you, Newburyport, I don't know if anyone had been there before, but like it's like all brownstone. So there's like the top floor, but then you can also go down a staircase and go down to like, it's like basement / first floor. In that basement / first floor, it's like a cowboy and like leather jacket place. And we walked in there, and they were the coolest things in the world.
Leather jackets with chain fringes, patches,
Authentic Mexican, like from Mexico.
snakeskin.
Cowboy boots. I found the coolest red cowboy boots in the whole wide world, and I dream about them to this day. They're the coolest thing. But what's so cool about that place, Kira?
We walked in, and there's a cage. I go, this is so weird. Why on earth is there a cage here? And then I see this, like, almost fan-like poster in the back of a chicken. I'm like, that is so weird. This cage is really dirty. Still looks like there's food in it. So I thought, oh my God, maybe there's a chicken. Mm-hmm. So I asked this guy, I'm like, do you have a shop chicken? Chicken died. Chicken died weeks ago, and the cage is not cleaned out. The cage is there. The cage is very dirty. But apparently this is like the 4th generation chicken, and I don't know what to... And I'm awkward in some situations, and this is a chicken, right?
Yeah.
So he goes, the chicken's dead, and I laughed.
Well, it's a pretty laughable thing.
I know,
No one in their right mind would be like, I have a chicken, and not expect the other person to be like, what? And start laughing. So I think you're okay.
Yeah, well, I laughed, and then I go, I'm so sorry. And he goes, it's okay.
Oh, he was actually depressed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this chicken was like his best friend.
Oh, no. Maybe we should get him a new chicken.
Yes.
We did walk into that store twice.
Yes, because... So, let's just say I felt bad about the chicken. I impulse bought an $125.
No. Let's be real. We walked into that store. I was trying on cowboy boots. And Kira, who's been dreaming about a jean jacket, like a 90s big, huge jean jacket, saw this jean jacket, but it was how much money?
$125.
$125. So we were like walking around the store like so intriguing. There's 2 guys like our age who are buying boots because I think they were like in a band.
Oh my God, I thought they had the same impression. They're definitely starting a
because
band.
They were starting about being on a stage, and I was like, and they were buying like Harry Styles, like those kind of shoes.
They
like,
were
the
so
cowboy
cool.
boots.
I think we bonded with them.
We should have had a conversation with them.
No,
biggest regret.
I enjoyed our slight conversation.
You talked like 3 words back and forth.
Yeah,
So
I know,
okay.
but I really liked their
It's
vibe.
okay.
We
I
saw
do
this
too.
pink blazer. It was a pink blazer, sleeveless blazer and skirt, and I was like, this is so Elle Woods, and
From
so
Legally Blonde.
and so he was like, gonna go do lawyering in that. I really enjoyed this person.
From that interaction.
Yeah,
right there.
I did wish I talked to him more.
But then we left the store after. We were like, we can't spend this much money. Like, let's leave. We got other stores to hit, even though we were there for like 6.5 hours. Then Kira was like in a trance. Then we went back to the store. Kira bought the jean jacket.
And this is like a full circle moment because I was a horse girl. I rode horses for about 12 years of my life.
Yeah.
Showed them.
Rode them.
And so this is, anyone see Heartland? This is so full circle because it just screams horse.
It does.
And afterwards, my mom kind of got mad at me because I was talking about how sometime, some cowboy probably wore this jacket. And she goes, Kiera, that was a used jacket?
Was it used?
And I go, yeah, it's vintage. I go, Isn't that what vintage means?
Did you wash it?
No.
Okay, I would do that.
I really like the smell of it.
I would wash it.
Okay.
Just for, like, your own personal safety.
Okay. There's like a slight stain on the bottom of
Yes,
it.
I would wash it. I would wash it. I had to wash my jeans. Oh my god. And then on the way home, call us adulting, we had to go back and, like, get on the train and whatever. It was after a Celtics game. And I was sitting on the bench. I was, like, alone because the bench was crowded. And I look up and I just see this guy just barf on it. Like, the bench, the ground, himself. It was revolting. Legit revolting. And then his friend just casually got up, walked to get a bag from God knows where, came back, and then just continued to barf in the bag. And I was like, good morning to all. Because, you know, it was, like, 10:30 at night. And I was exhausted and my feet hurt.
And she texts us. Pippi walked away from us. She was having a alone time. But she goes, some guy just barfed in front of me. She doesn't move for a good 20,
I had a good seat.
30 minutes.
I had a good seat. I didn't look up because it smelled revolting.
Did the smell, like, waft?
It did waft a little bit. And it was, like, dripping down between the seat onto the floor. And I was like, this is legit disgusting.
This is when you move.
That was a prime seat. There was no other seats.
There were seats.
Where?
There was an open seat right next to me.
That's from where I moved because I was crowded and I wanted to eat my chips and beans.
Okay, back to adulting.
Yeah, it is 16 minutes.
Oh.
But we'll speed this along. Adulting. I don't feel like I'm an adult. I'm going to be 18 in, like, a month.
That's crazy.
I feel as though I'm still 14 years of age.
How you're one of the first adults in their friend group, I don't understand.
Oh, man. When I look at other 17-year-olds, I'm like, wow, they look 17. I look like I just walked out of middle school. Flat out. Like, what is this?
Are you going to buy a lottery ticket?
Oh my god, I totally should.
Oh my god, and we can go get our ears pierced.
And we can go get our ears pierced.
We also in Boston, we saw this ear piercing place, and I wanted to impulsively get a third piercing, but you had to be 18.
Yeah, well, I'll be 18.
She can be my supervisor.
Which is weird.
Can I emancipate and make you my legal guardian?
You think that's, like, possible? We should totally do it. We'll look it up. We'll give you an update on that. Isn't that weird, though? I'm going to be 18 years old. Like, whoa, oh, man.
And then we're all going to be leaving.
Whoa.
To start our new lives.
Depressing.
And that is depressing. I, like, forget that college, like, it's not just something you put in your bio and buy a sweatshirt for. Like,
Or, like, just, like, decorate the dorm. You actually have to, like, leave.
Yeah, you have to leave, go away from
work.
home, make friends, be away from your family, study, do things.
College is, like, hard. I don't know if I'm excited or scared for it, honestly.
I'm, like, excited just to kind of discover a new place, I guess.
Okay, but, like, the first year of college, every single person has told me it sucks.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's the people around you, though. If you find your people right off the bat, I think you're good. Mm-hmm. There should be, like a Hinge, but for making friends.
What? That's called talking to people.
Imagine if you chose your friends based on swiping.
LOL.
But my take on adulting is that I'm too adult. Like, I feel too mature sometimes in a sense where I don't feel my age. Like, I look younger, but I feel like I act older.
Do you? I feel like we're both pretty young. I feel like you're highly more mature than I am, but...
Well, that's what I mean, mature.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy.
And, like, I do things like cook for myself and grocery shop.
Wow, you are up there. You cook?
I do cook. I'm going to go home. Actually, after this podcast, I'm going to go bake a sweet potato and make my lunch.
You're, like, winning at life.
God, last night, my mom made the best meal. It was summer squash. No, yeah. So it was squash soup.
Squash is good.
This is the first year I actually like squash.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she made squash soup and then Parmesan Brussels sprouts.
Yum.
It was the best meal I've ever eaten in my life.
Yum. You know what I love? Chicken pot pie and beef stroganoff. 2 different meals.
Beef stroganoff.
We actually have to end this podcast because we're 5 minutes over it. Because I had so much fun talking to you guys. We'll end on a ASMR note. Rain.
ASMR. Love you.
No, that was lightning. It was
Oh.
rain.
That was lightning. That was your guy.